Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, and a friend of mine sent me this file, and they want to be able to do a bunch of them and engrave on both sides. Several ways to do this. Maybe the easiest, and for you, Jason, I'm going to change your nudge factor to 0, your duplicate distance. Doesn't really make much difference. I changed your hairline to a red. I don't understand why it's blurry. We might want to look at that. I just now noticed that the horses. No, I don't understand the difference in the colors of the line, but that's not the problem he's asking. So the way I would do this, I want to hit P, put it in the center of the page, and I would normally use a circle with an indexing line, but if you want to try to save wood, we're going to use a rectangle. So probably the best thing to do is take your rectangle, hold down the shift key and create a rectangle. And that puts it right on the edge of everything, which we don't really want. But then we're going to go to effects and contour. We're going to contour to the outside, like 0.125. Then I am going to go to object and break the contour apart. I am going to get rid of my red hairline, and I'm going to make my new hairline. And for some reason it's CMYK, and I think your colors are maybe CMYK. And if you're going to engrave this, we need to change that to RGB. I'm grabbing the square, so let's go ahead and go and just look at this real quick. Well, regardless. Hold down let's just nudge the hairline out of the way. There's several fields. We could go in, I'm not going to go in there right now. So now you've got this box. I would make them all like that. You're going to have to double cut. And if you would, we'll look at it in cut order to make sure it cuts the outside last. And then all you have to do is flip over the entire thing with the square, and it's going to index your engraving part. So let's group this together, Control G, and let's just give it a test. I'm going to set my nudge factor on 8 inches, and I am going to take a duplicate and nudge it over. But then so let's say we've engraved this one, and we're going to flip it over. I'm going to mirror it that away, and then I'm going to go ahead and mirror it that away. And if we're going to change this drawing to a yellow, whoop, that didn't work because it's all grouped together, but we'll be able to see. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's go to group and ungroup, and let's take away the rectangle. Let's take away the rectangle and move the hairline to the new spot. And you can see that the new hairline, we'll make the new hairline black. It is right on top of the red. Watch what happens when we move the black out of the way. So, and I know he's got an epilogue. So I would do all your engraving first on all of them. Let's do our cutting of our horse second, and then let's do the cutting of the other side. And then when you reverse it, just engrave it. So just let's look at the cut order, because you'd want to do that first. I'm going to erase all these for just a second. And I would use a circle, but to get them really close together, the square is going to work. So let's look at the cut order. Let's go to Windows, Dockers, Objects, and open up this layer. It's a group. So it's already in good cut order. It's going to engrave it first, cut out that curve second, and cut out the rectangle last. So I hope I make that understandable that I just noticed the date is going to be backwards on the new one. So we need to change that too. And that's very easily done. It's going to take you know what? I'm going to make a second video on this, how you could do them all maybe a little bit quicker, because we need to change the date on that and make it apparently work. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.